Aren't you tired of placing your trust in man-made systems and institutions? Most of us are waiting until we're 100% capable to start or pursue something. Think about it. You go to school for 3 to 5 years or even more to acquire a skill, a qualification, to work a job or pursue a career. You immediately find out you're only given a fraction of the knowledge to execute. The real learning happens on the field, on the job. You work another 3 to 5 years and a job promotion or higher position opening is available. You don't even feel adequate to place yourself in front of that opportunity. You tell yourself, let me work another 2 years, just another 2 years. Then I'll be confident to apply for that role. Better yet, I'll speak to my supervisor about taking more responsibility and hopefully he or they will see that I'm worth or I deserve the financial compensation. You stay stuck, crippled by fear of not being capable, not trusting your intellect, your skills, your experience, your gifts, even if you've worked that job for so many years, because you have all the field experience to make you more than capable and adequate and qualified for that job position. You do nothing about taking opportunities, even if they aren't practically laid out. A lot of us Africans are stuck in this limitation. We find ourselves in a chokehold of conformity. Like something is just like holding us hostage to the point where we don't even know what the crap is going on. Conformity to the institutionalization of how we are about to go about life, living life by means of how our parents have taught us, the environment that we grew up in. We're so scared to embrace anything outside of what we know or we've been taught. We stay within safety or what we know and how we've lived our lives. Imagine your life is governed by someone else. You have placed power over your life in the hands of someone else who may likely be struggling with theirs. You're pursuing a career that is literally chasing you because none of you was present to begin with. You continue to sit on a landmine of ideas. Vision God continuously shows you and nudges you to pursue. But you are chained to comfort. The fear of shaking what already exists due to the fear of losing it all. Now, I don't want to do that because if I do that, the potential of losing what I already have, the comfort I already know, I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? We place our trust in things, systems, and institutions, then turn around and say we trust God. I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this, but 99% of people are living this way, including us as Botswana, as Africans, because we have mouths to feed and families to take care of. The responsibility is endless. I've got loans up to my neck. And we'll forever live in lack. We'll forever keep taking loans until we die. And we'll live in fear because we refuse to strategically take risks. My gosh, you refuse to step out of your comfort zone and take action. Sacrifice that one thing you've been accustomed to give room to try something new, something that has the capacity to introduce you to something new about yourself. You complain that you're unhappy, but you do nothing about it. What is talking about it going to do? If you're not going to do anything, if you're not going to do something about it, I don't mean drink or use another distraction to numb it temporarily. Nah. You hate your job, and most probably it's making you sick or it's keeping you up at night. It's taking away your peace. But you could care less. Or actually, you could care less. You literally could care less about that. You're constantly jumping on side business idea after side business idea, but nothing is working. You either deplete your salary getting that side business started up, only for it to end in tears. Like nothing actualizes, nothing comes together. How can it when you refuse to actively place your energy, time, and resources to focus on what God keeps nudging you to do. The thing that's tied to you feeling like, where are you even going to start? Where you are so consumed with so much fear, and it feels so far-fetched. Like, it feels so far-fetched to the point where you're like, is it even attainable? Or you feel like, what the heck? How am I even going to start? What am I even going to do? How am I even going to get started? I don't even know anybody. I'm all alone in this. How am I even going to get started with all of this? Or you feel like you have way too many responsibilities to even start. The thing that feels foreign, and you're constantly being told when you share your ideas with people, step out of it. Get your head out of the clouds. Get your head out of the clouds with something God deposited in you. Wow. Oh, ye of little faith. We were created in the image of God, right? So basically what you're saying is you are going to trust the systems that I was talking about. The systems and institutions. And those systems and institutions can very well be people. The opinions of people. You valuing the opinions of many others. It could be 10 against 1. 10 other people against your own. And that's where you actually feel like, maybe my opinion means nothing because 10 other people are telling me I shouldn't do it. I mean, hey, I'm not trying to say foolishly get into something when maybe experts, even human beings can fail, guys. Experts. Because when God has decided that you need to do something, and you'll instinctively, intuitively know when you need to do something, and it's ordained by God, and it's an instruction by God, not by human beings. Because we can be so caught up in human beings telling us everybody else's opinion is going against what maybe is within. I'm not talking about you being in a situation whereby you are basically listening to other people and maybe they've been through it, because there are people who have been through what you've been through, and you can seek advice, you can seek counsel from them. I'm not talking about situations like that, but I'm talking about situations where you are listening to opinions and valuing them over your own, of people who are not even doing anything about their own lives. And then you decide, no, I want to take their opinions, I want to take what they're saying to be more important than maybe what God is telling you. With the way everything is going in the world right now, it's not going to get any better. The economy will continue to decline. Your responsibilities will continue to increase. The diabolical events and activities are only going to keep rising. And nothing is going to ever be the same. Now's the opportunity for you to use your gifts. You're here for a reason. Guys, nothing is going to get better. Nothing in this world is going to get better. And maybe you're magically thinking that things will automatically come together some way, somehow. Guys, the world is ending. The world is ending. Look at the way things are happening. You've got wars left, right, and center. Jobs are scarce as, I don't know, like it's, we have gotten to the point where people in Parliament are basically looking at their own benefit, ways of how they can make money. And you're going to think that your life will magically change or a job will magically show up. This is the time for you to actually use what God has placed in you so that you can actually help others, because we tend to underestimate the power of the gift, the abundance in the gift and the peace. You think that that very thing is very hard to achieve, or it's not going to do anything for me. How am I going to make money from this thing? When you don't even know that your abundance is right there, is placed in that very thing that you don't even want to pursue, or maybe that the world is telling you you shouldn't. So please do it. Just do it, pursue it. And stop being accustomed to these systems and institutions that are man-made.